Finally, example 5. We get to figure out where we can use some rational functions in the real life. Here we have the cost in millions of dollars of removing P% of the industrial and municipal pollutants discharged into rivers given by this function. C, which is the cost, is equal to 255p over 100 minus p, where p has to be between 0 and 100. So p is between 0 and 100 because you can't have more than 100%, you can't have less than 0%. Proposed new law would require companies to remove 80% of the pollutants. The current law requires 45% removal. So we want to know how much additional cost would the companies incur as a result of this law. So if you are heading a company, you're a bigwig, and you're going to be charged extra here for these extra things from the EPA, you want to figure out, well, how much are we going to be charged? Because I need to start looking into maybe ways of being a little more cost effective in other areas. So what we're going to do first is we're going to figure out, how much did it cost, and how much will it cost to remove 80% of your pollutants. So you're going to take 255 times 80, and now we're not going to put, since it's 80%, you're not putting a 0.8 though. Okay, P is just going to be an 80 divided by 100 minus 80, and if you plug that into your calculator, you're going to end up and get 100 or 1,020. Now it's not $1,020, that's $1,020 million, which really means $1,020 million. So that's how much it's going to be for 80. Well, let's figure out what the cost would be if you took 45. That's the current amount that they have to take out. So that's, once again, you use your function, and you're evaluating your function. 255 times 45 all over 100 minus 45, and that ends up and gives you 208, we're going to go to 3 decimals here, 0.636 million. So we want to figure out how much additional cost are the company's going to have to result. Holy shinolies. That's quite a bit. So if we look at the cost, our final cost, then that's where we have to take our C sub 80 minus the cost from 45%. So that's going to be, we're just going to round 1,020 minus 209 million, so we'll just round up. That's going to be roughly 811 million. So if you're running a company, you might want to figure out, how can we make an extra 811 million to pay for what the government says we need to do? I don't know, maybe start doing like a little pass the boot thing, maybe pass the hat at lunch. We'll see, but we'll let you figure that out, because you guys are all going to be CEOs, millionaires, doctors, engineers, everything. Don't let anybody tell you different.